Welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we're going to work on a 1974 Williams Star Action relay board. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to go on the schematic and find out exactly what we need. I know what we need, but I just kind of wanted to show you how you can find out what coils you have right away. I need to replace this lock coil that's right here, just because it's all crusty and stuff. So I got this big schematic, so Star Action right there, and we're going to find out what exactly coil we need off the schematic. Now down here at the bottom, it's got this legend and coil location. So let me see if I can zoom you in a little bit. Okay, we're going to go for lock relay. Can you find it? No? Okay. Right here, it says lock RE. If you go down here, it says location E3. Widen you back out. Schematic, as you can see, it's 3 miles long. This side right here, this is all going to be numbers. The top is going to be letters. It's kind of like Battleship. So it's on E3. So we're here E, and then you got 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go down to 3. And let's tighten you in. Since we're on E3, we are going to right here, lock relay. Right there, lock RE relay. So this is the Z29-1250. Alright, that works for me. Let's see if I can fold this up. This is another thing you need to learn to master on EM games. It's folding up these after somebody else folded them. It can be fun. Good to go. Now where's the coin box? Here it is. Alright. We know this is lock relay because it's usually the toasted one, and if you go under here real good, you can barely read it's a lock relay. So if you don't have the stickers under there, it's really hard to figure out what stuff is. But you can go by on the coils here, and you go like the Z28-1150. You can look at that schematic and see what it triggers. So it'll kind of give you a little guess of what you're doing. But anyways, we're gonna take this off. In order for us to do that, we will need. Look at that. It's already loose. I just moved it and it cracked. Not good. Take these screws. And we need to find a place to put these because I'm going to be doing some vacuuming. So we're just going to put them in this. These are awesome. I buy ham from Target and it comes in these plastic bins. So my wife was throwing them out and I'm like, no, save them. I said I can use them for pinball stuff. And she's like, pinball stuff? Everything's used for pinballs. And I'm like, yes, it is. This screw shouldn't be here. I don't know why it's here. You can tell it's an oddball one. Somebody might have lost the original one, or thought if they put a screw in there, it might decrease that buzzing a little bit. damn is that thing long. I will put it back in. Just because it was there. Alright, as you can see, we can lift this up. And it barely just says lock relay Z291250. But we will be vacuuming up that anyways. Now, I think I will just desolder these while it's still kind of holding. Take my soldering gun, and we're going to heat this up. There. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Those two out of the way. No sugar. Oh, his hair stinks. I just burned some of the dog hair or whatever is all over this machine. Can you see it just all right in here and stuff? There's a big glop of it right here. Look at that, that's nasty. Alright, that's got a Phillips. And there's a screw there. We're going to take that out. It's bringing to me nice and hard too. Now, remember how these washers and the screw comes out, because you want to put it back in their exact same way. As you can see, there's a small washer and a big washer. I'm just going to set that there so we can get this out. All because it got baked, it's spread out a little bit, and plus this end broke, so it's not playing nice. Like I said, this coil is still good, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to super glue that back there, and we will be using it as a spare testing coil, because if I get a machine that has this burnt out, it's just going to be a pain in the butt. Now, as you can see, I can twist you guys enough. I'm just going to bring you over here. Ooh. There. You can see it's dirty right in there. It's just dirty. So before I put this back together, I'm gonna clean that off. Clean it off real good. Once it gets flat and smooth again, I'm actually going to take a little piece of sandpaper to it too. We shouldn't get that buzzing anymore. It is smooth. I do feel a little roughness on there. So what we will do, I'm just going to use my normal 600 grit sandpaper and just go in there. And get it so I can get the little bit of pitting off. You can't see it, I can just feel it. Get that off, and we can get a smooth finish on there, and hopefully that will eliminate most of the buzzing. You can use a file too. it was a bigger pit on there, I would use the file. That's a good one. I know this is fun right here watching me sand, huh? It's almost gone. Almost. You can take this plate off too if you want to. Yeah, it's looking better. I have a little bump right here. Not, oh, is that actually it? Yeah, that's actually it. You can see it where it's discolored right there. It looks worse than it is. It's just the discolor of it. But yeah, so I'm going to work on that for a little bit. I'm surprised you can see that. I might have to get out my files. Clean that off. I might just have to take this whole thing apart. I do not want to. It's almost gone. I really don't feel it no more. I don't know why it shows up so good. Yeah, it still shows up for some reason, but I don't feel it anymore. Yeah, why does that show up? Let me see if even the coil even hits that spot. No, it's not even going to hit that spot. Why am I worrying about it? Alright. Let's get this. I'm going to tin these ends up. Let's get you back out a little bit. I just use some flux. I dip the ends in the flux just a little bit. And set that right there. And what I use is good solder that I use for the circuit boards. I use my other solder. Well, I shouldn't say good solder. All my solder I use is good. It's just this is thicker. That other stuff is really super thin. I use that for when I was rebuilding the circuit boards because they got small pin prints on them. Like me, I really should be putting stuff underneath when I'm soldering because I got carpet down here and solder is hard to get out of carpet. Alright, we're going to put that screw back in there. Now this will fit in the groove pretty solid. And you'll just be able to turn it back and forth, but there's a groove that coil fits into. into the housing. You want that to be tight. You don't have to worry about it being too tight, because remember, there's a lock washer on there. This. We'll just take that. Let's do this front one first. Come on. Come on. Say please. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm trying to melt this so I can flatten it out better. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle! Always do the wiggle test. Always do the wiggle test. Get smoke in my face. We want to always do the wiggle test. Wiggle it just a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit. If you're old, you know that song. Alright, that's how we do the coil. Replace a coil on a lock relay. It's WISN Milwaukee News letting me know something popped up on my phone. Anyways, yeah, that's it. That's how to do a coil on any relay. So next video is going to be a real short one, and we're going to be cleaning relays. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, look down in the description. There will be cool stuff in there, some links for Amazon. If you shop Amazon, please click one of those links before you shop. It helps the channel out a lot. Oh my god, there's mouse poop in here. It helps the channel out a lot. I get a small cut of Amazon's business. Where is it? Right there. See it? A mouse dropped a log on the pinball machine. At least I think it's a mouse turd. I'll have to look at it close. No, it's not a mouse turd. It looks like one. Anyways, scared me there for a second. Been one of the first machines that I had that. That's just a hunk of whatever junk. But anyways, yeah, the Amazon link gives me part of their profits. It doesn't cost you anything. And I guess that's about it. Follow us on Facebook, Mark's Basement Arcade, and later.